Hello, my name is Hannah Harvey and I'm going to take you on a virtual tour of a classroom that I have created here at UniSA Whyalla campus. I hope you enjoy it. This is the tutorial room that we've transformed into a classroom for the use from students enrolled in the Bachelor of Education. Over here we have our sight words, the Oxford sight words that students can pull off the wall and use to come up with different activities. We also have all of our maths equipment that we use for our tutorials, but also for students to come up with lesson plan ideas. We are starting to develop our early childhood resources so that they can experiment with different activities that they would set up in a childcare or a kindy. Over here we have a table full of catalogues so that students can practice budgeting and ordering supplies for the year. And then we have our technology. So we have an interactive smart board, and we also have a small black box over there with our iPads, so students can experiment and develop their skills with using these technologies and also the programs and apps that come with them. We have our seating area, which can and does get changed quite regularly as students experiment with seating arrangements for different scenarios and for catering for diversity, and they can explore and practice as much as they like here. And then we have our literacy area, which includes big books, non-fiction, fiction, and also some teaching resources. Students are able to use these resources to practice reading aloud and also with positioning their body so that they're able to still have an eye on the class but read the text as well. Behind that, we have all our PE equipment that they use during their tutorials, but also can be used to practice different activities that they develop. Around the room, we have questions, which is on the yellow paper, to prompt students to think about how they're going to do this in this classroom. For example, this one is about displays, and the yellow question asks them about what is a good display, what is appropriate on displays, and what makes it visible for students at the back of the room. We have our science, our art, design and technology, and craft resources. And then we also have our wet area, so that students are able to understand how long it takes to pack up these type of activities, especially around painting or clay or activities that require a lot of pack up. It gives them a realistic view of how long that pack up takes. We also display student work from the tutorials, and we talk about the importance of displaying student work in a classroom. We have our early finishes, and we talk about being prepared for early finishes in a classroom. And then we also have our daily routines. So we talk about visual display of daily routines, and we also talk about what is practical, what is manageable, but also what is appropriate. So this is our classroom. Many other skills are taught and developed, but students have access to this classroom whenever they want, so they do not have to wait for a tutor or a lecturer to be in this room. So they can come in here and practice any skills or try out any activities that they like. And we also have students from local primary schools that visit, and they come and join in different activities with us. and they also give my students a chance to experiment and try out their own ideas.